Hey folks, it's Berni Xiong, your life spark with BerniXiong.com. Today's Sunday, February 12th, 2012. And yes, it has been quite some time since you've last seen me on video. Specifically, October 2011, episode 38, shortly after I had just moved back to the Milwaukee region after returning from my book writing hiatus. And we talked about how I had set some ambitious goals throughout the year and took deliberate action to intention and manifest many of these things that I have achieved over the course of the last couple of months. And it has been such an amazing journey and such a wonderful ride from that moment until now. Hence the reason you haven't seen me for quite some time, and now I've returned with the brand new hairdo. A lot of great things have been happening, a lot of changes both personally and professionally, and we'll cover that a little bit more as we continue to check in over the course of the next several weeks and months and all of 2012. But I just wanted to check in today to really hone in on the topic that has been surfacing quite a bit, both in my life and in the lives of those who I serve and support. And that central theme that we're going to talk about today is love. L-O-V-E, love. Yes. So why love? Why are we going to talk about love? Well, when you think about love, I'm sure most of you think about, for example, Valentine's Day is coming up right around the corner. Love of your partner, whether it's a spouse or a person you're dating or seeing. And, you know, that is a piece of it. But let's not forget that love encompasses all things in our life that include, you know, our hobbies, our interests, ourselves, the work that we do, the things that we're passionate about. Those that we surround ourselves with, our networks, our communities. And so I don't want you to neglect the love that we often don't talk about, but plays a big part in why we are motivated to wake up every day to do the things that we want to do that bring us more meaning and purpose in life. And that starts with having self-love. So, I mean, obviously, this is a very sensitive and a very ethereal topic, if you will, one that many people, you know, roll their eyes and do wah-wah with me as I start talking about it. But honestly, you will be surprised to find how many times in coaching sessions that I've had one-on-one and even in groups with people that I work with, that when we talk about selves, when we talk about doubt, when we talk about worry and anxiety, we do end up bringing the topic of love, self-worth, self-esteem. That comes up in pretty much every single coaching encounter that I have. So I'm not surprised by the topic of discussion today, though you might be thinking that it's something that we can easily look over or neglect as we're focusing on all of the other tactical things that we need to achieve in our lives, right? And you know, and you're thinking, well, Berni, let's just get to the dang point. Tell me what I need to know. Let's do this. I want to create action items and I want to go, go, go. And I think that's fantastic. I love that. I love working with people like you. But we need to take a step back. We need to make sure that we keep our foundations strong so that we can not only intellectually and spiritually and mentally and emotionally move forward in the direction that we need to achieve our ambitious goals, but that we can make sure that we keep ourselves physically healthy as well as we're going through these changes. And it helps us to be able to build a strong physical muscle, not only by eating right and working out, but by balancing the health of our emotions, our mentality, our mindset, all the things that make us who we are, the way we think, the way we act, the way we behave, and our attitude towards life day in and day out. And that all starts with love, my friends. It seriously does. Let me tell you a quick story, okay? You may or may not believe this. Over the course of the last couple of months, my integrity has been challenged quite a bit. And I'd honestly have to say that that has been the core of all of the challenges and obstacles that I faced in my life up until this point. I may have been a coach now for 3.5, 4 years, but my integrity being compromised has been occurring ever since as young as I can remember, toddler age. I just didn't know it then. I wasn't smart enough to know back then that that's what had been happening to me over the years. And over the course of the last couple of months, I've been challenged personally, in a relationship that didn't work out, where I felt rejected, where I felt unloved in that moment that I went through that experience. Even in some opportunities that I had where I also felt rejected, that I wasn't being accepted, or I wasn't being considered for being who I am and who I have become and evolved over time. And that maybe I didn't look the mold, maybe I was too female, maybe I was too Asian, maybe I was too liberal looking, maybe I was too outspoken, maybe I wasn't tall enough, maybe I wasn't old and mature enough, according to the perception of those wanting to give me a potential opportunity. And as I sit here and I think about all of those different experiences that I had to go through, I could have easily stayed in that state of paralysis and said, I am not good enough. I'm not good enough for that man. I'm not good enough for those opportunities that slipped by. And wow, why am I in this? Why am I doing this? Who did I think I was? All of that inner chatter that we have the tendency to create in our own heads when something doesn't go right, that can sometimes play such a big part in causing you to stop you in your tracks and to fail, obviously, because you can't get back up from that. And I'm here to tell you that it happens to me day in and day out. I fight the beast every single day, asking myself if I am good enough, asking myself if I can get through this, asking myself if I am too ambitious or am I being realistic here. And the bottom line is, at the end of it all these experiences that I have to go through that challenge me mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, intellectually, you name it, it all is meant to happen to challenge me, to remind me of my self-worth, to remind me of the self-love that I know that I have worked long and hard to have. And with that, I know that in the future this is going to happen again. Situations are going to go awry at times. Things that I wanted may not work out. People I think I want or desire might not want me in return, but that doesn't make me less of a person. That makes me question whether or not that's a right fit for me. So instead of questioning whether I'm good enough, the question is that a right fit for me? That job, that career, that profession, that opportunity, that client, that potential relationship, that friend, that networking partner, etc., etc., etc. And as you think about those situations, realize you are in control of choosing your happiness, choosing your path, choosing even who you want to work with and how you want to work day in and day out with others. And that, my friends, is how you will continue to be reminded by how fabulous you are as a person, as a professional, and that you have the responsibility and you have the right and the authority to have the self-love and the self-respect that you deserve, but you need to own it first in order for you to exude that on the outside so that others can see that they can't shake your core no matter how hard they try. I've had that happen to me quite a bit the last couple of months. That's what I've been dealing with. And I tell you, I came out strong, feeling more fabulous than ever, hence the haircut. Let's just say sometimes I get have a little fun when I'm feeling challenged and I'm feeling that I need something to really help me transform and get to the next level. And sometimes you do need to shed a little skin or hair, if you will, in order for you to bloom into who you are going to become and evolve into. And that, my friends, is what love is all about. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a wonderful week. Thank you for letting me inspire you. You continue to inspire me constantly. That's why I love being here. That's why I love being your life spark. And I hope you choose to keep coming back here to BerniXiong.com. Chime in with your questions, comments, and any feedback that you want to give me. I love having you here every week. Thank you so much. Make it great. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.